Hi there, welcome to the archives. So I wanted to finish up Goddess, 50 goddesses, spirits, saints, and other female figures who have shaped belief. We're getting into Diana. Is it Diana or Diana? It's a Roman goddess. I feel like the Romans would say Diana, but the internet said Diana. So Diana is the Roman goddess of the moon, the hunt, and wild animals. And so this is the image for her with the blue. Okay. So we are on page 52. So page 52, it says that she was not born on land. Okay, she seems to be a little bit of a rebel. Her story it has roots in ancient Rome. Ancient Roman stories, Diana is the daughter of the sky god Jupiter. So Jupiter is the sky god. Remember, we learned about Jupiter already earlier on. He was married to... Who was Jupiter married to? We learned about Jupiter in Juno's story. Jupiter and Juno, remember? But Jupiter was a little bit of a hoe. So he used to go around, and you could tell in the story too that he's still chasing women. So basically, Diana is the daughter of the sky god Jupiter. She's a wild spirit is what it says here. She prefers the thrill of the hunt to romance. So she would rather be out hunting instead of dating. Okay? She never got married, which is very similar to Marie Laveau. Remember, Marie Laveau never got married. She just kept lovers. And so Diana did something similar. She just had her girls around her. She surrounded herself with friends who enjoyed doing what she did. She loved going on adventures with them. She's very outdoorsy, so she loves animals. She's very youthful. She has her own mind, very stubborn. She's physically and emotionally strong is what it says here. She gives in to no one, okay? And so basically, even her birth goes against the norm. It says that her mother was Latona. So Diana's mother is Latona, which already is not Juno. You're like, I thought Jupiter was married to Juno, so why isn't Diana Juno and Jupiter? Because Juno was a hoe. I mean, Jupiter was a hoe. Maybe Juno was too, but Jupiter was out on the streets. So he had a baby with Latona. She fell pregnant. And so Jupiter's wife, I'm assuming that's Juno. Who is Jupiter's wife? It says that Jupiter's wife was crazed with jealousy. She made a powerful threat to punish her husband's lover. So I think it's Juno. It doesn't say who, but it says Jupiter's wife. Jupiter's wife, wasn't Jupiter's wife Juno? Juno was basically like, whoever his lover is, I'm going to curse this woman. If the baby's born on firm land and under bright light, the bright sun, she's going to be in trouble. So Juno is like, I rebuke this child. If this child is born in bright sun, if this child is born on land, which everybody's born on land, unless you're born on water, there's going to be trouble. So Jupiter's side chick, Latona, Diana's mother, searches everywhere to find a safe place to give birth. Eventually, she finds a floating island of Delos. It wasn't connected to the ocean floor, so it didn't count as firm land. So she hid in the shade of an olive tree. She wasn't under the bright sun either, and that's where she gave birth to not only one but two babies. The goddess Diana and her twin brother Apollo escaped the curse. So Diana and Apollo are twins. And so basically, as the twins grew, Diana and Apollo both became really, really good hunters. They remained devoted to each other and their mother. So loyal family. One day, however, Niobe, who is a queen of Thebes, is that how you say her name? Niobe? The queen of Thebes, basically, she's proudly boasting that she's so much better than Latona, since she gave birth to 14 children instead of just 2. Right, here comes a pygmy competing. Well, I gave birth to 14 kids, not just 2. You only gave birth to 2. Na boo boo. My 14 is more than your twins. Like, who cares? So basically, she's desperate to defend her mother's reputation. Diana killed all 7 of Niobe's daughters. Apollo killed the 7 sons, piercing them with poison arrows. Why would you do that, though? Like, that was so unnecessary. To defend your mother's honor? Who cares? This is where people take things too seriously. Put your ego down. Who cares what people are saying about you? You can never make me care about rumors. Oh, you're better than me now because you have 14 kids and I only have 2. Now, here comes the twins killing all of her kids. So basically, in revenge, Diana had proved that she was a queen of the hunt. Unnecessary. You didn't need to kill all these people to prove that you were the queen of the hunt. So that's Diana. She's also very dirty. Dirty player. So her bow and arrows play an important part in her role as a huntress. She has dogs by her side. She hunts in the wood. There's many animals. There's deer. Deer are sacred to her. She's a guardian of the countryside. So there's one story where there's one sweltering day. It's a hot day. She breaks from the hunt to go take a bath in a secret grotto with her nymph friends. Look at her girls. Diana is a bad girl, eh? Oh my goodness. She said, I'm gonna kill all of your kids. How about that? Now my mom's got 2 kids, your mom has none. And I'm gonna go chill in the hot tub with my girls. She's really something. So basically, she wasn't the only one hunting in the woods that day. Okay, so they hear splashes of water and a young hunter. How do you say his name? Actaeon. Basically, this young ting stumbles into the clearing. He looks over the rocks to see where the women's voices are coming from. And just a second, he saw the goddess completely naked. So he sees Diana completely butt naked. The nymphs, her girls, scream in shock. They try to cover Diana. No mortal man could look upon the body of a goddess. Right? She's furious. She's mad. She's like, so at first she wanted to shoot him, but instead she splashed some magical water on his face. And as soon as it touched him, fur began to grow all over his body. Antlers emerged from his head and hooves appeared at his feet. So basically she was like, oh, you want to be a peeping Tom? Splash, I rebuke. So he starts to turn into a deer or whatever, an antler. He turned into a stag. Oh my god, here's another one. Yesterday at work I was talking about the difference between a bison, a caribou, an elk. Did you know that an elk is different than a caribou? So what is a stag? This just threw a wrench in it. I'll ask today. What is a stag? Transformed completely into a stag. Is that where we get stag and doe from? I don't know. Hi, Aria. I thought you didn't want to be here for Diana's story. Aria's not feeling Diana's story. As soon as I started filming, she walked away. Good girl. And so basically, he ran off into the woods, but into his own hunting dogs. Oh man. Again, she got the vengeance. If you're looking to get vengeance on people, I think Diana's the right one to go to. She is the master revenge. So basically, she got revenge on him. She turned him into a stag. I don't know what a stag is. What is a stag? A deer? A male deer? A caribou? I'm drawing the caribou next. Just FYI. So anyway, she got her revenge. So as a mighty huntress, she's a perfect protector of unmarried young women. Yeah, I think she's really good for the unmarried girls, right? The girls who just, I'm not getting married, I'm not having kids. The 4B girls in Korea might really enjoy Diana. And so She led girls from childhood into adulthood, seeing them through big transformations in a woman's life. Diana is driven by wild energy. She's eager to prove she's strong and capable as any man. And she's often associated with the moon, which is as changeable and fascinating as a goddess herself, is what it says here. So this is Diana. Never got married, single, wasn't even born on land. There's basically a bounty on her head before she was even born, because she was her mother. Her mother was a side chick, Jupiter's side chick. Jupiter's wife, I think Juno, was like, I rebuke this birth. And so that's her story. She was kind of came out of a love triangle. She and her brother are twins. She's Apollo's brother. She killed that woman's kids just to prove a point for her mom's behalf. And a man saw her naked and she turned him into a stag. And he ran off into his own trap and basically died. So, if you like revenge, I usually just let the ancestors handle it. But maybe this is the ancestor you want to handle it, you know? Oh, you thought you can pull one over on me. Let me go to Diana. So this is Diana. We're reading from Goddess. 50 goddesses, spirit states, and other figures. Female figures who have shaped belief, okay? So that is Diana's story. Until next time, in solidarity.